Panik. Wah, di mobil, Pak.
Ya di mobil, supir saya. Karena hari ini saya ada supir. Marahin saya. Apa kabar supir? Dapat gaji? Gaji sesuai?
Unlimited.
Hah?
Gajinya unlimited, Pak.
Limited lah. Iya sih. Saya hari ini harus tidur di luar deh. How's everybody? How's everybody? Everybody good?
Halo teman-teman semua yang baru join nih ya. Ada Paniknya udah join bareng teman-teman. Jangan leave dulu karena kita dalam 1 jam ke depan mau membahas tentang resiko pekerjaan ya Panik ya.
Yeah. I think there's one case that we saw, and then apa sih, he was trying to clean the window, and then something happened to her lah. I think for that, I think it happens almost every other year. Tiap tahun pasti ada apa sih namanya?
Iya, berita-berita kayak gitu.
Yeah. So I think if you look at the contract, okay, if I dive in a little bit more, if you look at the contract, there's certain things that we can do, certain things we cannot do. I think if it endangers you, don't do it. Yeah. You think so, Fit? Yeah.
Iya, apalagi ya teman-teman nih teman-teman yang lagi join di live sekarang yang kebetulan juga kerja sebagai domestic helper dimanapun, Singapura, Taiwan, Hong Kong, tapi katanya ya ada yang komen Singapura tuh paling banyak resiko yang kayak misalnya nyuruh bersihin kaca dari lantai berapapun, lantai 4, lantai 10 mungkin. Terus kayak case kayak gini tuh kayaknya kita juga pernah bahas deh dulu pas lagi Ohana, Pak. Karena kejadiannya bener kata Panik, kayaknya hampir tiap tahun ada aja deh pekerjaan resiko yang bikin sampah.
I think risk is everywhere lah. Menurut saya risk is everywhere. Tapi actually if you look at all the negara like Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, I only can talk about these 3 countries like Hong Kong and Taiwan. Actually there are more risks for pembantu kerja di luar negeri than Singapore. Singapore still sort of protects the pembantu. Example, if the pembantu were to fall sick or injured like by accident at least got insurance cover. But if it's the Hong Kong or Taiwan, right? No, they got sent back home. So because there's no protection for them. So that's why you see a lot of ex Taiwan, ex Hong Kong come back to Indonesia and then like kabur aja dulu dari luar negeri to here. But of course, in every country sure got accident lah. But maybe because we are direct contact to to Singapore so much, that's why we know a bit more lah. I think lah, Fit. You leh, kenapa?
Bukan cuman kayak pekerjaan di rumah tangga ya Pak, maksudnya kayak kita
Betul.
setiap hari gitu kan berkendara mungkin di jalanan kayak yang Panik beberapa kali alamin ya, kita drive udah hati-hati tapi orang lain yang gak hati-hati jadi kitanya yang ditabrak misalnya kayak gitu. Maksudnya itu kan sesuatu resiko, aku lagi mau berangkat kerja tapi udah hati-hati malah kitanya yang ditabrak misalnya kayak gitu kan.
Ada helm,
Iya, makanya kan
lebih
itu
bayar di sini dong.
harus padahal ya teman-teman ya, kalau yang baik gitu ya maupun deket atau jauh berkendara naik motor tuh kayak tadi itu kan tetap harus pakai helm. Itu kan salah satu untuk safety first lah ya kalau kata orang, untuk jaga-jaganya kayak gitu.
I would say maybe I don't know, maybe it's the culture of Indonesian, like it's normal, and then I want to clean the glass outside, I think it's safe and I think there's no problem, and then we go and clean. I think lah, I don't know lah, maybe that's the mindset. But maybe we should try to understand that what happens if something goes wrong, and then will anything happen to us, of course nobody wants to do it on purpose lah. Tapi if something happen, then let's try to be more safe lah. Yeah. Ya.
Lucu banget nih Pak, ada yang baru join, Kak Diah Pesek,
Halo.
ingat nggak Pak? Waktu yang kita ke Singapura, dia yang bawa lunch. They
Oh,
bring lunch for
hi.
us.
Hi, Dompet.
Baru join
How are
lagi nih
you?
Pak.
Okay, tahun ini, if I go back to Singapore with Fitri and all, if I go back, well, please meet us, please meet us, if I arrange, please meet us,
Ya,
Wah,
bahkan tadi
udah
ya,
lama.
jadi rencana kita mau main-main lagi nih ke Singapura untuk teman-teman yang belum
Oke.
tahu atau baru tahu lewat
Iya,
Mata
betul.
Aman Logistik ya, baru-baru tahun ini atau mungkin semenjak kita sering FYP baru tahu nih nama Aman Logistik. Nah, dulu tahun 2023 kita pernah adain event nih teman-teman di City Plaza.
Betul.
Dia ini
Yes.
salah satu yang datang dan baik banget bawain makan siang. Itulah keramah tamahan orang Indonesia gitu ya.
I think what happened to TikTok and all the social media is that we become very famous lah. We become very famous lah. I mean, yesterday I got one friend that tell me this is side. Your face come on my FYP every time, you know. I'm like, oh my gosh, so scary. Yesterday night I met a friend. Then my friend also say, "Oh, you becoming TikTok, you
Oh
becoming
iya.
influencer." I'm like, oh no lah, no lah, no lah, no lah. But apa sih namanya? I think what happened is as long as your hati is baik, I think Aman Logistics and apa sih on my own personal channel, it was from the heart and whatever we discuss here, like example this topic alone ini bukan buat jualan sebenarnya. Ini sebenarnya dari hati kita sebenarnya
Ya,
mau
benar banget.
konsumen hati-hati di Singapura aja gitu, ya kan?
Betul, 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 betul.
So
Bener
so
banget
so
nih
for that
kayak,
reason,
iya bener
yang
banget
mana?
lah kayak yang aku bilang itu. Maksudnya yang kita pernah bahas nih pas sendiri pas kita lagi meeting. Orang Singapura tuh emang harus sebersih itu ya, nyuruh kayak maidnya untuk bersihin rumah atau bersihin piring, bersihin kaca. Emang harus kayak, oh ini masih ada debu, lap pulang, lap sampai di luarnya juga, walaupun resiko di lantai 10 saya nggak peduli gitu majikannya. Maksudnya emang kenapa sih harus maksudnya kan kayak tahun ke tahun ada aja gitu kejadian yang kayak gitu. Maksud saya kalau kita nih, walaupun kita di Jakarta juga apartemen sampai lantai 100 juga kayaknya nggak ada yang sampai bersih-bersih kaca keluar deh.
I think maybe tergantung majikan lah. That's why I say ada yang majikan baik, ada yang majikan tidak baik. Tapi apa sih namanya? Also think okay, maybe teman-teman di sini udah di join bantuin kita komen di bawah. Beneran kamu di rumah harus bersih sampai begitu atau enggak? Tapi
Iya.
menurut saya sebenarnya digantung kita sama majikan lah ya. I think buat saya lah. There's majikan that oh you need to clean the dog, you need to clean this, you need to clean that. Itu agak ekstrim lah. Then ada yang majikan santai aja. Bukan santai sampai don't need to clean anything, but as long as everything is bersih, everything is rapi, I don't care. Maybe lah. Maybe ada orang di sini di bawah, komen di bawah, bantuin Fitri sama saya. Is it true? Is it true?
Ya,
Ya.
teman-teman nih di bawah ini Kak Diah misalnya atau yang baru join Kak Setia, ada juga Kak Lina nih. Gimana nih kalau yang kerja di Singapura ataupun mau di Hong Kong, di Taiwan, memangnya employernya kalau nyuruh untuk bersih-bersih rumah gitu harus kayak oh harus kinclong gitu, nggak boleh ada debu sedikit pun, atau kayak tadi ngebersihin kaca, jemuran kalau misalnya tinggal di kondo gitu ya, kayak tadi kita lihat foto gitu dari tahun lalu itu pak jemurannya sampai dijemur di luar, tapi maidnya harus apa namanya dari lantai atas harus sampai ngambil keluar kayak gitu. Menurut saya itu ekstrim banget sih pak.
Yeah, that
Nggak
one a
ada
bit.
nggak ada
Yeah.
pembatas gitu.
There's no safety whatsoever lah. And I think I don't know. I think Indonesians tidak takut mati. Is it? Is it? Ayo. Never say
tapi
die.
memang
No, I don't.
iya makanya kalau kata kan ini saya ada saudaranya teman saya, kakaknya gitu ya, kan lagi liburan ke Indo. Dia nikah sama orang Amrik, sama orang US. Dia married gitu kan, sekarang dia stay di US. Wow, enak banget lah Kak. Beli Gucci ya, udah Gucci udah kayak murah banget gitu ya karena semenjak
Ini
satu motor
against traffic.
bertiga.
Ini beneran against traffic banget deh.
Satu motor bertiga.
Satu motor ketika tidak. Don't need helm. and then go against traffic. Traffic harus begini, tapi nggak apa-apa. Lurusin aja. Nggak apa-apa. Yang paling penting sampai di rumah aja kok. So
Bener-bener.
I don't know. I don't know lah,
Ini kan
Fit.
banyak
I don't know lah.
kata Castella nih Pak. Singapura jauh banget sama Taiwan. Aku pertama kali masuk Singapura shock banget di awal-awal. Shocknya kenapa nih Kak? Maksudnya di Taiwan lebih santai.
maybe
Atau
kita-
gimana nih Castella? Nah
Ya,
ini
but
Pak
I
balik
think
kayak kerja di Singapura. Jadi
lanjut.
katanya, kalau orang yang beneran born in US gitu ya, katanya dia untuk semangat kerja gitu dia kayak lebih easy to depression gitu Pak, lebih gampang stres. Jadi kayak misalnya nih apa namanya suaminya temen kakak saya ini kayak masukin koper luggage di atas pesawat gitu ya. Ih kok nggak muat sih, nggak
Ya.
muat. Udahlah saya mau kopernya udahlah taruh bawah aja, marah sendiri gitu Pak. Makanya terus teman saya cerita, gue stres banget deh jalan sama kayak my brother in law gitu. Dikit-dikit stres, dikit-dikit nggak bisa nih, susah nih gitu, kayak nggak sabaran gitu.
Marah.
Kayak antri dikit nggak sabaran. Terus kayak di orang Asia gitu Pak, Asian people di US itu kayak bener-bener appreciation karena dia itu semangat kerjanya tinggi banget Pak. Jadi kayak bener-bener ya itu, kalau panik bilang mungkin nggak takut mati, iya mungkin jadi kayak nggak takut mati. Jadi kayak itu bener-bener dihargain banget nih. Kalau di US kayak gitu sih Pak. Mungkin apa ya Pak, US
Human
mungkin
right lah.
apa.
Human right
Iya
lah.
iya
Yeah.
iya makanya kayak gitu Pak.
I
Oh ini juga
yeah. I don't know lah. I think it's individual. Ini beneran individual banget. Tapi apa sih namanya? Supir saya baru ngomong saya harus sabar juga. Supir saya suruh saya sabar. Tapi ya saya emosi juga kadang-kadang. Ya kan Ci? Ya. Ci. So I think individual thing. I also sometimes emosi. But I don't know. I think it's really like tergantung majikan lah. Ada yang majikan baik, ada yang majikan tidak baik. Ada yang I think culture, if it's the US then it's the culture thing. Apa sih namanya? Kalau dia sepatu bisa masukin di rumah. So there's so many things that their culture is so much different from Asia. Then Asia maybe sebelum kita makan kita harus izin dulu. Yuk Pak, Bu, makan dulu ya Pak. Di sana maybe they don't have that culture. So very hard to say what is correct, what is wrong. So when let's say Taiwan and Singapore, the culture is also different. Of course, because different country ya kan. So like when I'm a Singaporean, I come to Indonesia, the culture was also different. There's certain things that I like. Kenapa begitu? Gampang ngomong gini aja. Kalau any event di Indo harus doain dulu sebelum kita lanjutin event waktu itu. Kalau di Singapore langsung dilanjutin aja. So very hard lah, ya. You think so, Fit?
Iya. Kalau kata Kak Stella sih Taiwan lebih santai Kakak. Padahal saya live with the orang tua gitu ya. Jadi bener-bener harus siapin segala keperluannya. Tapi dia ngerasa di Taiwan lebih santai Pak daripada di Singapura nih. Kalau kata Kak Stella. Mungkin Kak Stella bisa cerita kalau di Taiwan Kakak kesehariannya mungkin bangun
Okay.
jam berapa, tidurnya jam berapa
Ya.
gitu. Kalau di Singapura bangun jam berapa, tidur jam
Stella, is it salah? Yeah, maybe not all Singaporeans are like that. Not all Taiwan. Bukan semua orang Taiwan begitu juga. I also heard like Taiwan, they're more strict with the because like yeah, more I think Singaporeans are more stressed. My superior also think I'm more stressed than her. So culture saya lah. I complain. Say again. Jelasin dong. Saya complain. Saya kadang-kadang complain banget. Mulut saya. Ya kan sih? Ya, so halo teman-teman, as you know, istri saya sekarang di Netil lah ya. Saya sekarang live. Kalau saya di Netil, I think TikTok will ban me lah. So better don't. And terus apa sih namanya? Ya. So Singaporeans complain a lot. We believe in the law. Hitam is hitam, putih is putih. Ya.
Oke, kalau kata Kak
Huh?
Cassandra, kalau di Singapura kerjanya borongan, Pak. Jadi semua kerjaan dikerjain.
Betul, betul, betul.
Jadi
Tapi
misalnya harusnya job
Singapore, if you work in a typical,
sorry Pak, agak ini nih panik sinyalnya agak putus-putus.
uh, in Singapore, because we would be the uh, teman-teman sini kerja sama rumah, tapi harus kerja apa sih namanya jagain anak. So the ibu sama papa harus dikerjain kerja. So most of the time you are santai di rumah aja. I think lah. Or most cases is the grandmother or the grandfather come in and jagain liatin aja. Is it correct? Because that's what I
Iya,
see
iya,
the
iya.
typical Singaporean is here. Yeah. But I don't know in
Jadi
Taiwan
kalau
what's the normal
iya, jadi kalau kata Cassandra dia kerja misalnya kayak job desk-nya awalnya tuh jaga anak, tapi dia masak juga kayak bebersih juga. Jadi semuanya dilakuin barengan gitu sih Pak kalau kata Cassandra nih. Cassandra Khairani.
betul betul betul. Di
Tapi
sini
alhamdulillah
di Indo is a
sudah
different culture like yeah. Di sini the job scope very different lah. Like kalau sus harus cuma jagain anak, kalau bak harus jagain rumah. So no, to talk about it. Yeah, so kenapa? Because gaji di sesuai di kalau gaji di sini 7 juta 8 juta ekspektasi lebih tinggi lah ya. So I guess that is slightly different from there. A bit hard to compare from Indonesia, Singapore, but Taiwan I'm not sure. Taiwan the gaji even higher. Yeah.
iya iya iya, tapi kayak saya kemarin kan lihat nih Pak kayak di oh iya nih Pak internetnya agak putus-putus cuman sekarang udah lancar. Kayak kemarin saya lihat juga di lowongan kerja ART gitu ya Pak ya, maksudnya asisten rumah tangga untuk helper di Indonesia. Jadi ternyata mereka masih banyak juga yang ngasih di Bekasi misalnya ya atau di Jakarta, tapi itu include jadi kayak as a babysitter, tapi juga beres-beres rumah Pak, murah banget. Maksudnya masih ada yang
Yeah.
kayak gitu. Saya bilang,
Pastilah,
oh,
pastilah.
saya pikir kayak saya aja iya saya ngasih 2 juta aja cuman buat jaga anak aja takutnya udah kemurahan. Nah, ternyata maksudnya masih banyak yang lebih ngasih di bawah itu dengan include harus beres-beres rumah juga gitu.
I think the question would be got price got quality loh. Kalau kamu bayar tinggi, I think expectation lebih tinggi loh. Kalau kamu bayar murah, then expectation will be lower. So I guess this is a human mentality lah. Kita hidup manusia sampai begini hari ini harus sesuai ekspektasi kita lah. Like kalau di Singapore, maybe because your gaji is 7 juta 8 juta, maybe lah 7 juta 8 juta. So but of course, I believe very strongly of apa sih namanya, you need to cocok sama majikan lah. Itu penting banget lah. And then not all majikan are baik, of course. So for that, your work lebih santai lah. But berat. Harus bangun jam 5, anak harus masak di rumah, harus di situ lah. Ya, you think so, Fit? Ya? Internet very bad.
Bener karena pasti jam tidurnya lebih dikit ya Pak. Apalagi kan kayak majikan harus bangun pagi udah harus ada sedia sarapan gitu ya. Pas majikan pulang kita nggak boleh tidur duluan sampai employernya balik ke rumah ya. Apalagi ibaratnya nih gitu ya, kalau kita mau kabur atau gimana itu kan kayak negara orang kan lebih high risk gitu ya Pak ya, harus using paspor gitu ya, makanya
Yeah, yeah.
kalau kitanya nakal juga lebih
Maybe I
takut sih Pak sebagai.
betul. But maybe I share about my mother's maid lah. My mother's maid. So her gaji is like what? 6 juta, 7 juta around there. Around 7 juta lah. So she only look after my mother. She don't need to cook for my mother. She sometimes only cook little bit. But she only follow my mother in the morning and then come back home. So if you say that that's a Singaporean semua majikan begitu, nggak sesuai juga kok. She's sebab I banget her job really only take care of my mother to account aja. So that's we. I think it depends for she's harus kita cannot properly do it. Maybe satu dua maybe how give and take lah.
Iya benar Pak.
That is semua orang Singapore begitu. I think lah. Or Taiwan, semua orang Taiwan begitu juga because it really depends on which majikan you work lah. I think lah. Yeah. Correct or not?
Iya sih.
I don't know. Yeah.
Benar Pak. Misalnya juga kayak
Susah. So, I mean,
misalnya
yeah, I want to I need to. Yeah, but internet putus again.
oke Kak Fitri, promo. Nah, Kak Fitri mau ambil Dugo itu terakhir udah ada peduli WNI belum? Kalau misalnya belum pernah registrasi peduli WNI, Kak Fitri nanti bisa kita bantu. Kalau kakak pick up-nya nanti udah ada barcode peduli WNI, nanti akan dapat diskon seperti itu Kak Fitri Wulandari. Kalau untuk lebih jelasnya boleh kontak office kita. Nomornya ada di sini nih, di atasnya Pak Dik nih 98857135. Di chat WhatsApp aja untuk tanya lebih lanjut promosi yang peduli WNI-nya. Seperti itu ya Kak Fitri.
Betul. Halo Kak Fitri, namanya Fitri tadi. Ya, Kakak Fitri. Okay, wait. I putus because I just reached home. Sebentar. I just went to sarapan. Yes, putus.
Sebelumnya udah ada
Yes,
barcode
okay, baik.
peduli WNI belum Kak Fitri?
Okay, baik. Okay, so now guys, we have a promotion that is new. You order 2 box for only less than $200. Itu promo luar biasa teman-teman. Ya Fitri. So if you want to know more,
Banyak kan teman-teman yang penasaran.
yeah. So you want to,
Banyak yang penasaran, banyak yang komen, banyak yang pengen untuk
yeah, I know, right? Your video is good, lah. Your video is good because you only say $20. So that was a very good hook. I love it. I like your hook. So thank you Fitri Thank you Fitri for helping me. Apa sih namanya? We've always tried to give our customers the best lah. And apa sih namanya? My supir marah dong. Kurang aja. Dia slam the door. Pak, Bu, my head sakit, Bu. Yeah. So apa sih namanya? Yeah, we always try to give the customer the best lah. I don't know Afid, but I think that's what we've been trying to do for the past 23 years. And I repeat this many times lah. Kita dari Aman Logistics sama saya Pak Nick. Kalau kamu ikutin TikTok kita terus personal and non-personal. I think we always tell the truth. Kalau bisa ngomong bisa, kalau nggak bisa ngomong nggak bisa. Yesterday I had this video, then I said that. Then ada orang ngomong sama saya, no Fitri, kamu berani ngomong lah di TikTok. Then saya pikir, I think about it, no Fit. Then I think to myself and I said this to him. I said I berani because being orang deh, like my own friend or you even you lah, Fit, I never tipuin you, no. So for that, why should I be scared going online and talking about? Bukan my view, because if saya takut, saya bohongin kamu, saya pasti like diamin aja kok. Saya pasti like, oh malu, nggak mau lah, nggak mau. There's a bit of fear. The fear will be in me. But if I got nothing to scare, right? Like, I got nothing to scare. What is there to be scared about? Yeah.
Ya.
So,
Ya.
so I replied my friend that way lah. Then my friend like, yeah, see, benar see. But most people will, how do I put it? Most people are scared because we scared what people think about us. And then when we scared what people think about us, we think too far. And then sometimes if you really look at it, right, it's ego problem. It's the problem about what I think my friend think about me.
Ya.
Yeah kan? So,
Yeah,
so that part is a bit hard to putusin, but yeah. Like okay, I'm gonna say this only one time. So yesterday I have another group in Singapore. Then he said, no, oh your face come out on my FYP all the time, no. Then got one person say you very good, another person say you come out my face all the time. But then I think myself, I don't care because I'm not hurting you, you're not hurting me. I'm sharing my point of view. You don't like it, just swipe away. So the world is designed like that. But the funny thing is, I'm attracting more positive than negative lah. Yeah. So that's a very funny journey that I'm facing. So I got another almost sorry Afid. A lot of people DM me and a few people want to meet me already. Mau kenal. Yeah. So it's like teman-teman di sini dari Aman Logistics. Mohon maaf ya, like when I went back to Singapore, bukan saya mau lebay ya, but like celebrity, you know, like how. But then I really don't feel that I'm special. Yeah.
Iya.
Pak Nik,
Iya, benar,
Fitri mau minta.
Oke, ini banyak banget nih. Mau minta diskon katanya karena udah langganan pesen box di Aman nih Kak Fitri Wulandari katanya
We
mau
have a
ordernya jumbo biasanya.
We have a new promo. Jumbo harganya 135 kan? Ya, 135.
Kalau dapat diskon 135.
Kalau kamu pesen Mega Jumbo Box itu harganya 175. Tapi sekarang saya kasih kamu promo ya. Just ini sneak, I think that we can launch it already ya. If you order a Mega Jumbo and dapat kecil, saya kasih kamu 198. 198, kamu bisa dapat 2 box. Oke, pikir dulu ya. Box yang Mega Jumbo 175. Kalau tambah satu kecil, kenapa di bawah 200? Itu maaf ya, itu luar biasa diskon banget lah ya. Kalau kamu ya, if you buy the kecil box sendirian, harganya 125. Untung you calculate sendiri ya, it doesn't make sense deh. Itu boss saya. Itu what are you doing? My boss is crazy. Maybe my next video I'll do that. My boss is crazy. My team tell me I'm stupid ya. Box terus ada yang kalau. Actually you take the large box aja lah. Itu kamu cek sama kiri kanan atas bawah lah. Aman Logistics murah atau enggak? Jaminan box sampai di rumah atau enggak? Sampai di rumah atau enggak? Yang paling penting apa? Barang aman sampai di rumah. Itu I think that's the most important thing lah. So cek dulu lah. I think if you want discount, I think we can try. Ya, Fit, lanjut.
Capricorn kalau kirim nih Pak mau kirim barang tapi bisa masukin HP nggak ya?
Okay. Maybe we can. Maybe I'll use this live to jelasin sama teman-teman di sini. Okay, kita dari Aman Logistics, I say again, we ikutin peraturan dari pemerintah. Pemerintah sebenarnya bukan ngomong enggak bisa kirim HP, bisa kakak, bisa masukin di box. Tapi kalau kamu masukin HP di dalam box, saya ngomong lagi, harus bayar pajak. Kenapa harus bayar pajak? Because HP harus register IMEI. Kalau kamu enggak register IMEI, enggak mau bayar pajak, setelah kamu tapi barang HP enggak bisa pakai di Indonesia. Kenapa? Because the IMEI is the one that you need to pay the pajak to register the IMEI. You know why iPhone here is more expensive? Because they have to write a contract with the government here and pay the government, so something like that. Yeah, Fit. I think
Iya.
a lot of people, yeah, a lot of people try to do that. Like somebody send commercial clothes inside the box and ask why must pay pajak. And I mean, like, come on, we equal team price, and I'm okay. So this is the reason why I'm so proud, because I never cheat you, I never cheat the customer, and I never cheat the government. Yeah. Kenapa Pak Nick
Iya,
berani?
benar.
Because saya nggak mau tipuin orang, ya teman-teman. Saya nggak mau tipuin kamu, saya pun tidak mau tipuin bea cukai. Saya lebih ngeri deh, because I'm gonna say because I'm more scared because I'm Singaporean, tinggal di Indonesia.
Iya.
If I bohongin teman-teman di sini, besok bea cukai udah di depan rumah saya. You kurang aja ya. Ya dong, ya dong. Kamu berani ya ngomong begitu? Because maaf teman-teman, sesuai kok. Ya, so gitulah. So Fit,
Kak Fitri
how do you
tadi,
think?
nah ini tadi sorry ya Kak Fitri, ini bukan jumbo promonya nanti yang baru bundling waktu itu mega jumbo plus kecil harganya $198 aja. Mungkin Kak Fitri bisa coba sekali-sekali nih pesen mega jumbo karena itu lebih besar satu daripada yang jumbo. Yang kedua harga lebih murah karena dibanding sama kecil box. Kakak bisa joinan sama temennya asal satu alamat tujuan.
Yes, yes, as long as it's
Gitu.
satu alamat. Wow, you quite smart already, yeah. You smart banget. I was like trying to stop you, then you suddenly said that. Okay, I was like, okay, thank you, Fit. Good save, good save, good save. Yeah, good save. As long as you send to one house in Indonesia, and then one house in Indo. So I don't know lah, but depends on the kantung sendirian lah. But we've been, like I say again, Aman Logistics has been doing this for 24 years this year. This topic that we're gonna have, basically, we didn't want to talk about work. We want to talk about general. So, why Pak Nick came out from this? No, I'm still doing this, but why Pak Nick come out and do it online? Because it was quite interesting lah, very interesting lah. So, and I had customers over. Oh, I tell you, I got like 4 person want to order box from me already. Yeah. And then of course got our own customer go there, which is quite nice lah. But then can I speak Bahasa Indonesia? I was like, no, I don't want. I speak Bahasa English. Because I think like cocok lah. Yeah. Yeah. So how you Fit? How's everything for you at home?
Ya udah mulai jualan tahu lagi Pak. Back to reality.
Back to reality. Yeah, 1 week of
Back to
holiday.
reality karena Mas pay Mbak gaji.
Yeah. I will try to help you as much, but my tofu, I still got your 7 packet or 8 packet with me. I haven't cooked. You must try to sell your coffee. I think your coffee is so nice there. I will buy your coffee there. Coffee, Fit, coffee. So I mean, okay lah. I want to say this to everybody lah. The world is changing. The one with the yellow hair, I think getting a little bit out. It's a little bit crazy lah. From tariff to no tariff to 32% to 10%. I mean, dia main apa sih? Ini video game ya. Bisa reset lah. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that your Indonesia is work here lah di Indonesia. And if the middle income is finding it so difficult to find a job here, they are leaving the country. Bersyukur kita sekarang mana, like anybody that's working or anything. I'm not saying I want to scare Fitri. I'm not saying that I want to scare anybody. But look around you lah. It's quite scary lah. Yeah. So if you're working in Singapore, kalau teman-teman di sini udah work di Singapore, bersyukur kita bisa cari kerja di luar negeri. Ya. Okay, Fit. Okay. Yeah. You think so, Fit? Ya.
Iya, karena maksudnya kita di negara sendiri aja lowongan kerja itu lagi susah banget. Jadi kalau misalnya kakak nih bisa sampai kerja ke luar negeri, benar-benar harus sesuatu yang disyukurin banget. Harus kakak berterima kasih gitu ya. Karena saya bisa sampai di Singapura, kita tahulah perjuangan kakak buat nyampe ke Singapura lah, atau Malaysia, Taiwan, Hong Kong, itu harus lewat pelatihan dulu. Kakak berbulan-bulan gak ketemu keluarga untuk ngelatih, misalnya harus pegang anak gitu, ngelatih untuk mandiin anak, atau bikin food preparing gitu ya, untuk yang baru belajar makan, baby, nah misalnya kayak gitu. Jadi kakak-kakak hebat lah, bisa sampai luar negeri, apalagi kalau untuk yang sudah berumah tangga seperti yang kita sering bahas gitu ya, seorang ibu yang harus ninggalin anaknya di Indonesia untuk kerja di luar negeri, itu hebat banget sih.
I think then when it comes to safety, right, like Amanin, right, like I mean you already work in Singapore for what, 2 tahun, 4 tahun, 6 tahun. We work for what? Okay, I'm gonna say this lah, but sebenarnya kita kerja buat siapa sih? Sebenarnya buat maju sendiri, of course. Tapi kita sebenarnya kirim box atau kirim barang sebenarnya buat siapa? Buat anak kita. Bukan buat suami ya. Suami maaf ya, bukan saya mau jelekin suami. I'm also a suami, but if I understand how maaf ya, if I understand how Indonesian cewek thing, right? Suami can come and go. You can the suami can have 3 wife, 4 wife. So but you only can have 1 son and 1 daughter. Correct? I'm not trying to I'm not saying bad things about the guy, but you really work for who? For you. For your son and your daughter. So when you send money to them, when you send barang or send something to them, you want them to be better than you. So take care of yourself in negara Singapore, negara Taiwan, negara Hong Kong. Why? Because if something happens to you, then how? Ya dong. Then how? What happens to your son? Yeah, dia dapat wang because of the insurance and everything. But wang is not everything, you know. If I die, my supir tadi also will have problem, right? Or my children will have problem, right? Take care of yourself lah. Yeah, that's all I'm saying lah. Yeah, Fit, you do agree? You agree?
Benar-benar tetap, walaupun kita kerja keras gitu ya, hard work itu dimanapun berada, tetaplah safety first yang harus kita pikirin. Maksudnya kayak misalnya nih, kayak kakak kakak kerja gitu ya, sampai harus totalitas kayak bersihin kaca sampai keluar gitu. Kayak majikan kakak dengan mudah bisa cari penggantinya.
Yeah, betul. Correct.
Tapi keluarga kakak, apalagi anak kakak, nggak bisa cari pengganti ibu. Nggak bisa cari pengganti ibu, walaupun nanti misalnya suami nikah lagi, tapi beda lah pasti.
Yeah, okay.
Kasih sayang yang didapetin.
Okay, I think this topic can talk about it lah, because I'm dealing with a lot of girls lah. Like my office, like 99% is girls lah. Only one boy there lah. So but I understand how the ibu thing lah. Like let's say maaf saya doa lagi lah. So let's say me and my isteri. So what happens if something happens to us and then putus ya? My anak will choose her, not me, you know, right? Because a mother's love is very different from my point of view lah. So you are a mother. Everybody here is a mother. You are working overseas. Your love cannot be replaced by somebody else. Cowok very emotional. We are very emotional people. A little bit angry. Little bit angry. But cewek sometimes it's like santai lah, or something lah. Maybe there's a good and bad to everything. But as a son, I think Fitri as a daughter also, she will also go to the mother, right? My 2 children will also, and malam tidur yang panggil parents lah, mommy. It's not daddy, you know, it's mommy, you know. So then the mother will like langsung bangun, langsung nggak peduli, and langsung kenapa and everything. But if it's me, I'll be like, fuck, what happened? Why you call again? What's it? Yeah, okay. So I'm telling you all what my thought process is. But as a mother, right, the thought process is very different. I want to see what's wrong and help. So as a mother, and a husband and a wife, we all work for who? For the teman-teman kerja di Singapore. Sebenarnya kerja buat kids saya sama anak saya. Maaf, I'm not saying about the husband jelek, but in I don't understand what's with the two wives and the three wife thing. So it is replaceable. Itu ngomong maaf, itu replaceable banget. So if that's the logic, then care for yourself, lor. Yeah, yeah, Fit. Correct. I don't know, Fit. Am I itu? My logic is like that, lah.
Apalagi kayak misalnya kayak anak saya kan masih baby, kadang masih suka kebangun. Anak saya cuman gitu misalnya terus nangis dikit, saya kebangun Pak otomatis, walaupun misalnya nih dia baru bisa tidur jam 2, tiba-tiba jam 4 pagi kayak gitu lagi. Tapi saya otomatis kayak kebangun Pak, tapi suami saya mau anak saya nangis nggak kebangun gitu maksudnya.
I'm also like that. I'll give your husband a five. I will drink coffee with your husband. Okay, I'll give you a high five. Yeah, I understand. but it's the mother's love, lah, Fit. It's the mother's love, lah. I don't know that.
Iya, makanya
Yeah.
connection, katanya tuh ada connection gitu yang makanya Pak ya bikin susu ya kayak gitu kan, jadi langsung bikin susu, ntar habis itu kayak change the diapers.
So you understand what I'm trying to say, right? When you are feeling so connected to your daughter and son, right? And then let's say example you cannot work in negara Indonesia, and then you can find a gaji in Singapore that's 6 juta, 7 juta. Can you imagine the sacrifice that you take? Imagine this thing. The emotion, the sacrifice. I will hug my daughter the last time, not last time, but hug her, kiss her, and say, bye bye. Mommy tried to find work outside already. So when the mother tries to do that, right, do you not think that the love is so strong? The lepas in for the anak is so great, but they have to do it. Because if not, how? So when they work overseas, it's for the children. I think because I really see this from my 24 years of working for Aman Logistics. And my butt they're working for my mother. You know, she will how do I put it? She will do anything and anything for the children. Yeah? So take care of yourself lah, I think. Yeah. Box XL Jawa Team berapa yang sampai berapa hari? Wong Belita, maybe you like to answer? Maybe you like to answer, Fit? Yeah.
Jawa Timur nih, orang Jawa Timur. Sandbox ukuran XL itu mega jumbo ya kak. Harga normal 175, tapi kalau bisa dapat diskon 155. Tapi kalau kakak mau banding sama kecil, harganya $198 aja.
Wong Berita, kita sebenarnya dari Aman Logistics.
Ada diskon ke Panik?
Ada. Sekarang dari minggu ini sih. I think now so many people ask us launch it aja lah. Okay, so what happened is that kita ada promo yang baru. Kalau kamu pesen 2 box, saya jamin sama kamu kalau kamu pesen 2 box, saya kasih di bawah 200 Singapore dollar. Mana mungkin kalau Mega Jumbo Box harganya normal 175. How do you make it di bawah 200? Saya kasih kamu kecil box, saya kasih kamu 198 kalau kamu pesen Mega Jumbo sama kecil. Itu best deal banget. Itu I mean, okay, Mega Jumbo Box kamu tahu ukurannya berapa, right? Like setengah badan saya. Kalau kamu udah dapat kecil box, kamu isi barang like buat anak, Okay, I always say this kirim barang buat anak kita. I always try to put the husband and the third or the fourth because I feel that most husband bisa gantian, ya. Maaf ya. But send it for your children. Suami cuma bisa minta uang doang. If they can work, hoki kamu. Kalau enggak, ya. Yes, bundling. Yes, Aman Logistics. Hey, actually, I want to ask, how your type here? Because is it because the number of followers? I don't know that.
Bisa kok Pak di reply. Nanti ada klik di komennya, terus ada option reply to Mayang Sari gitu.
Oh yeah. Because my one don't have that. When I do live, right, I don't see the type. Okay. Something new because yeah. So we work for our children I mean, and our family and our mother and our father and all
Iya.
that. We need to be safe. Yeah, guys, girls are not guys, are girls. We need to be safe. If we need to become Spider-Man and clean the window, it's not that important. Our life more important. The one from Lampong, right? Is it Dari Lampong? Oh my god. I mean, I feel sorry for everything. It's life. Yeah. Fit.
Iya. Kayak mungkin yang kayak kurir Pak, misal kurir paket nih. Kan kalau kurir itu setahu saya katanya bonusnya atau emang gajinya ya dibayar per address. Jadi misalnya antar ke satu address 10.000, 15.000, mungkin kalau untuk gajinya gitu ya. Jadi dia sehari mencoba untuk ambil sebanyak-banyaknya alamat. Misalnya dia bisa ke 50 alamat gitu misalnya. Tapi ada juga nih cerita, jadi karena di saking buru-buru udah ngebut, ya mohon maaf banget, jadi ada kecelakaan. Karena dia ngebut naik motor, paketnya hancur, dianya juga kecelakaan, motornya jatuh, dianya luka-luka berat kayak gitu. Maksud saya,
You watch the movie, is it? That's why you talk about this, is it? There's a movie
enggak sih, soalnya ini berita sih Pak, beneran berita ada.
I sent you a link to a movie. This guy is in Korea. Then it's exactly what you just said. So the story is very very same to this, but it buat saya touching banget buat saya because it shows from a corporate, then dia udah berhenti kerja, habis berhenti kerja dia harus motor anterin barang, and then tabrak, accident, and all that. So, but it's a very true story because it happens to most people here. Okay, you say Korea the Indo begini, Korea di Singapore sama ada. So like Aman Logistics, the sublab logic same, it's the same logic, Yeah. So the more deliveries they do, the more money they get. Yeah. So ini commission based lah. 10,000, yeah, so Singapore is like $1. So sama lah 10,000. So 50 paket $50. Yeah.
Iya, 500.000 sehari. Maksudnya jadi kayak sebenarnya kita tuh kayak kapasiti kita cuma bisa antar paket 20 sampai 30 package gitu ya. Karena kan Jakarta juga luas gitu ya Pak ya, antar kayak gitu kan. Cuman dia maksa mau kerja seharian, jadinya entah kecapean, entah dia ngejar waktu gitu, deadline, jadinya kayak gitu.
Okay, Fi, I want to ask a question to you. Do you feel that orang Indonesia, maaf, I want to ask a real question. Do you feel that orang Indonesia malas kerja? In your opinion?
Misalnya bagian gitu ya Pak, kalau misalnya kita makin rendah nih posisinya gitu ya, kita kerja keras, tapi misalnya ada nih Pak, kalau di big corporate gitu ya, kayak atasan ngasih kerjaan ke bawahan yang ngerjain, tapi yang naik gaji atasan. Jadi dibilang kita malas, enggak juga Pak. Jadi yang menurut saya ya, makin tinggi jabatan, kayak misalnya nih anggota DPR nih, parlemen gitu ya Pak ya, di Indonesia ini yang gajinya 60 juta, exclude tunjangan additional lain-lain, terus dia dapat pensiun seumur hidup, yang kayak gitu-gitu males Pak. Tapi kayak misalnya nih dia cuman dia not graduate gitu, tapi staffnya graduate, even sampai degree, terus naik ke S2 kayak gitu Pak. Jadi menurut saya dibilang males juga, enggak juga, cuman ada beberapa yang kelihatannya males gitu Pak, kalau buat yang makin jabatannya tinggi. Kecuali kalau kita lihat gitu di kampung gitu ya, banyak cowok-cowok tuh nggak tahu deh Pak. Kalau cewek menurut saya orangnya sih suka kerja ya. Kalau cowok nih, kayak misalnya di kampung gitu ya, yang males-malesan, banyak lah ceritanya gitu ya, nggak kerja, ceweknya sampai harus ke Jakarta nyari uang gitu ya. Nah itu bisa dibilang iya juga sih Pak, cuman kalau yang saya lihat gitu ya, kalau kayak based on teman-teman saya gitu Pak,
Yeah, yeah,
meeting
of course, of
jam
course.
2 pagi gitu ya, kerja jalan jam 6 balik jam 12 malam, lembur hampir setiap hari sih enggak sih Pak ya.
Yesterday I went to fetch a friend. So I got a Singapore friend come to Indonesia. So I want to meet up with him because he's my good friend last time. So I went to this place called hey, do you know this place called South Quarter? Near it's a office
Oh iya
building.
iya iya, pernah dengar, pernah soft quarter, iya iya iya.
It's dekat apa sih my children's school what is it? Cheetos, dekat Cheetos.
ICOP, iya 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 iya, dekat situ, iya iya.
So down there is very corporate, very everything. So I was waiting at the one of the I just duduk lah, and I didn't buy drink. I just duduk at one of the cafe, at the side of the cafe. Then I sit down there. Then I wait very long. No, I wait about one hour for my friend, 1 hour lah, because overtime and all that stupid nonsense shit lah. And I don't want to be late. So anyway, I sit down there. Then because it's a smoking area, then one person come, then the friend come, then another friend come, then I eavesdrop, no, then I dengar, it's all about office politics, all talking about the boss, all talking about siapa, all talking about you like this girl, you like this guy, and then all the I is it a good okay, end of the day what I'm trying to say is it a good thing or bad thing? I think it happens everywhere, even in Singapore. But your environment plays a part. Environment plays a part because the environment like they have to have Starbucks, they need to drink the thing. So you need to spend so much more to have the activities, but the gaji is just like that. So what I want to say? I just want to say is that it's the environment that changed you lah. Yeah. If this environment in this office at Aman Logistics is like that, your mind will automatically become like that. But if you are going to put to that kind of corporate level, yeah, maybe the pay is higher, maybe everything, but your spending is also higher.
Pasti,
Right.
betul.
Yeah, really real there because this is really what I saw. No, I didn't even want to buy a drink. No, until I like wait so long, then I go to the vending machine. Then I see 75,000 mahal. Then I go and see the orange juice 25. I thought okay lah, 25 is really mahal. No, I was like okay fine, I want to drink water, so I buy a drink. Then I just sit there and drink. But the surrounding is spending so much.
Ya.
He's spending so much smoking, vaping, talking, nongkrong, but talking about topics like this, Fit. Real topics like that, no. I whether okay, then is it lazy or not? No, it's not lazy, but they will not sell the tofu like you, right? They are happy with their 9 to 5 job, right? I don't know.
Benar.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they're only complaining that why my boss di atas begini, but when they come down to the lobby, they're still smoking, they're still drinking, they're still just chit chatting or pecah, married, girlfriend with this, girlfriend with that. So the gantung diri there, Fit. Yeah. Yeah, Fit. Is it what I don't know lah. I've been trying to talk about this topic a long time actually, and I feel that it's a human problem. Yeah.
Kayak gini sih Pak, dulu before saya join di Aman gitu kan Pak, saya kan sempat di working at Traveloka, itu kan big company lah ya, apalagi dulu 2016 kan maksudnya belum ada terlalu banyak saingan gitu ya. Terus ada, jadi kan karena ini satu divisi itu orangnya bisa 30 plus something gitu ya, kan gede gitu ya Pak. Jadi ada ya junior, senior staff, tim leader, baru supervisor. Nah, kayak dari tim leader aja nih Pak, cewek udah umur berapa gitu, nggak nikah. Nah, kita jadi suka ngomongin gitu, pantes nih nggak nikah, orangnya susah banget orang mau izin misalnya, atau Pak sekedar cuti Pak on leave. Cuti itu kan hak karyawan gitu ya Pak, yang setahun 12 gitu ya. dia mau cuti. Jadi kan satu tim ini kan karena udah deket lama kerja gitu ya, jadi deket sampai misalnya kayak saya sama Debas sama Mami mau pergi together, tapi kan kita yang mau pergi 3 orang. Itu kan timnya ada 30 orang lebih. Diomongin, Pak. Lu mau pergi bertiga. Lu ngapain pergi bertiga bukannya kerja, udah tau lagi rame lah. Maksudnya itu kan satu, iya lagi rame, makanya karena rame sampai hire intern buat bantu. Maksud saya, cuti itu kan juga bukan suatu hal yang sampai kita ambil gimana ya Pak, sering-sering. Jadi banyak, saya nggak tahu ya gimana, maksudnya ada banyak orang di sosial media tuh yang ngomongin buat take on leave aja, take cuti aja susah banget di approve-nya misalnya gitu.
No, I think it's the work culture problem lah. Itu work culture lah. And I mean big corporate got big corporates benefit, of course. But big corporate also got big corporate disadvantage. Small corporate like Amal Logistics got small corporate advantage and also disadvantage. And then it's not apa sih namanya, one person bukan, ada yang lebih suka kerja di corporate yang gede, lebih suka corporate yang kecil. But the corporate kecil tergantung who's on top of you. There's some that I see that the atas also like corporate gede like that, but actually only small. So depends on orang. But big corporate apa sih namanya, harus izin di atas lagi, dan di atas lagi harus izin di atas lagi. So there's so many layers for just a simple leave. I think a simple leave. Then HR, they call it HR. So HR, you submit to HR, then HR will report back to you. So it's quite difficult lah. And then gossip, 30 people, more gossip, Fit. Yeah. So
People only one division ya Pak, maksudnya divisinya kan banyak gitu ya. Terus saya juga kadang, saya pasti kan baru-baru lulus gitu ya. Oh emang gitu ya maksudnya.
I ever hear this before. I think you hear this before. A lot of parents will want go and work for bigger company better. Don't work for small company. I understand the logic, real. I understand the logic, but you must agree one thing, no? Big companies fire and go very fast. Let's say my brother-in-law, now he work for Bilibili. The job, he is only working less than a year, but he already know there are other time limit. Kenapa? Because dia sekarang boss tidak, let's say the supervisor tidak suka dia, give him more job, impossible job. So you see, right? Big companies don't just tell you nicely, they will just make you feel not nice, right? Because of that corporate way of working, you like it or not. So like that lor. I don't blame the boss and I don't blame him, but that is the system. That's the system. So very hard to say what's right and wrong lah. Yeah, like that lah. I think now I only can say this lah. We have to bersyukur that where we are working now and get the gaji, we need to be happy with, because it's like, I mean, look at the bloody world. Scary leh.
Benar.
Very scary deh. Maaf lah, bukan startup bagus banget 2 tahun lalu. Wah, teman saya kerja di Tokopedia bisa dapat apa? Oh, Gojek bisa dapat apa? Sekarang dia di mana sih? So it's only good for like what, 1 year, 2 years. Then after that, bubble burst. Boom. So yeah. So like Traveloka is good. Then COVID come, die what everybody.
Menurun semuanya, nggak bisa travel, nggak ada yang naik pesawat, even booking hotel.
Yeah.
Boro-boro keluar negeri susah.
Yeah. So for that reason, right, was that a good that 30 people that was there? Maybe now become 15. Okay, maybe now more lah, because now come back again. So but you see the logic, right? I mean that's how it works lah. That's how the world works. Yeah. Okay, so wait. Let's promo masih what?
Promo yang bundling nih kalau untuk akhir April masih bisa nggak gitu?
Ya, akhir April. Yes.
Ya, ini kan baru middle of April, masih bisa.
Yeah. Masih bisa Kak.
Soalnya katanya mau belanja dulu.
Tenang.
Shopping dulu hari di weekend sama next weekend gitu.
Tenang. Is
Bisa.
this promotion we think quite long, guys. Girls are girls. We think very long, and we wanted to, and we made sure that we can execute this very hard. So that's why we execute it. I think Fit, I've also told you this 2 months ago. Then we only started launching it this month. So good timing lah, good timing. And I'm blessed lah. Yeah. Join me on my channel, guys. If you haven't joined. I think I want more followers. I want more subscribers.
Teman-teman kalau mau misalnya ngobrol pribadi sama Pak Nik nih di luar kerjaan atau curhat-curhat, karena Pak Nik jam live-nya nggak tentu ya Pak, bisa malam, bisa pagi, bisa siang, sore. Teman-teman bisa langsung follow nih pribadi akunnya Pak Nik tinggal klik.
But I wasn't talking about work lah. So mohon maaf if I don't talk bahasa. I was talking seriously, teman-teman di sini that nonton. I was actually talking to a fellow Singaporean. I really feel that Singapore is a good country. I do love. I'm very proud to be Singaporean. But because of that, I feel that Singaporeans itu, maaf ya if I likein orang kah, tapi itu bubble banget. Orang Indonesia lebih susah dan orang Singapore. Kalau orang Singapore bisa ngomong dia susah, I don't believe. Ya. Grab aja bisa dapat 30 juta. Itu di atas OMR di sini di Indonesia. So dia komplain lagi, oh kenapa saya nggak bisa beli HP iPhone 16? Di sini mau beli satu HP OVO pun susah banget really. So complaining for the wrong reasons lah. So for that, if you follow me on that channel, basically my topics are all around that particular idea and particular thing. But this is the funny thing, because I talk about it, people like it, and people come to me and I want to ask you something. Got somebody, okay, ada waktu lah kamu, ada waktu. So got somebody ask me, oh kalau mau apa sih namanya, mau beli rumah di Indo, di mana sih caranya? So I tell him, okay, rumah di sini, don't buy. I will suggest don't buy from developer, because developer price is always about 200 to 300 lah. Let's say 200 plus. Actually, the number is wrong, because when you buy, you say it's cheap, you buy. But 10 years later, 20 years later, very hard to sell. Let's say you want to sell your house. Also very hard, right? Okay, dia gantung market already. Oh, teman saya di sebelah jual gini-gini. Oh, saya bisa jual gini-gini. Ya, bisa, but dia gantung hoki kamu already. So anyway, ujung-ujungnya, when somebody wants to buy your house, you need your house to be appraised. Like, kamu harus ke BCA, Mandiri, atau apa bank apapun. Yuk, lihat rumah ini. Udah dilihat, udah evaluate, then kamu bisa pinjam uang begini. Ya kan? So that one cicilan harganya berapa? Then kalau example the house is 200 million, maybe the bank cuma ngomong, kalau saya lihat sebelah kiri kanan, saya mau kasih kamu 1,1 110. Sisa 90, you need to come out cash, right? Okay, I don't know whether you know this or not, Profit, but this is the fact. So what happened is this. The number from the bank is real. The number you sell is wrong. Right? So if you want to sell the house, your house should be only 120,000, not 200,000, because you're going to borrow from the bank only 110,000, something like that. So everybody is doing it wrongly in Indonesia, I think lah. So when I talk like that, then yeah, benar. Because most Singaporeans don't know.
Iya sih.
Dia kan Fit.
Tapi emang gitu sih Pak sekarang, makanya kayak anak-anak muda gitu ya misalnya mau cari rumah. Emang budgetnya sekarang kalau mau beli rumah apalagi di atas 4M 5M, wah.
Ya. It's difficult lah. But I feel that. I feel as an Indonesian, it's very hard to buy a house for everybody lah. Because I mean, come on lah. It's if your gaji is below, when? Okay, then where you gonna buy? Then you got to buy the house that is only maybe 2 kamar or 1 kamar or 1 car pouch and everything. But you need to go out already. You cannot buy in Jakarta. You need to go out a little bit more. So, apa sih namanya? House is a home lah, and we need to stay in that home for a long time. So, got to be happy where you stay lah. Yeah.
Benar Pak.
That's why our consumers sebenarnya kaya banget. I feel lah. They can, ya kan?
Iya,
Ya.
udah bisa bangun rumah di Batam, kosan 2 waktu itu tuh yang wow, bisa hebat banget sih nabungnya, bikin kontrakan.
And the kampung, let's say you kirim 8 juta.
Iya.
Very high, you know. Very high, you know. So, have you ever seen the video with the outside look like kampung but inside got aircon?
Iya, itu jadi trending tuh Pak. Banyak yang katanya untuk menghindari pajak atau untuk menghindari maling ya kan, pencurian. Jadi kelihatannya dari luarnya kayak orang miskin tapi dalamnya kaya.
So with that logic, right? Itu logic yang benar. Most orang kaya, when they go out, kenapa kamu cuman Innova,
Iya.
cuman ini, tapi di belakangnya, wow, ada gunung.
Bener Pak.
Lah, gitulah. Anyway, this every Thursday thing that we're doing here is really just talk out of the box. We are not really talking so much of the box itself, but we are really talking out of the box. And it's been a wonderful journey for me. I don't know about you, Fit, but I encourage you to try to do it too. If Pak Nick can do, why can't you? Yeah, if I can grow like 2,000 followers within 1 month, why can't you, Fit? So jump, Fit. Our life is interesting in our own way. And I say this, we need to, everything can be interesting and everything can be a topic. So just learn how to do that, which I think you already got the skill. So just practice more and do it all. I encourage you. Then you get endorsement. Why not?
Iya, Pak.
I'll push you more, Fit. I'll push you more. I'll slowly encourage you to go there because it doesn't take much time. You see my video, right? Take the phone and talk like that, right? Edit what? What editing? What editing are you talking about? Agree or not, Rufi?
Iya Pak. Tapi for you iyalah, maksudnya ya itu Pak yang kayak kita udah omongin dari beberapa tahun lalu, kita coba di Facebook, kita coba di Instagram, tapi work on TikTok less than 1 month gitu.
Yeah, me. Oh, you're talking about me personally? Yeah. Less than 1 month, oh mother, and so many people that direct message me. Okay, then the topic has to be cocok. And I think what happened, Fit, is the logic that Pak Nick has is tidak. Okay, I always say this, that tidak tipuin orang is the fact of how I run my life, and because I am like this, I'm different from another person, and I stand out. Yeah, so I'm selling the character, but this character is not bluff. No, I'm not faking. I tell people this. If I fake it, it's going to be very tiring. Capek banget. No. Take out the phone like, okay, hari ini saya ngomong apa? Di mana bisa bohongin teman-teman di sini? So I mean, it gets very tiring. So I don't like to do that lah. That's why you see more people stop doing it because they bohongin.
Yeah.
Real fit. Because there's only that much that you can say, and after that, right? You don't want to. Yeah, people are kepo. Okay, the idea is people are kepo. When people are kepo, it's up to you how much you want to tell. If you say that I don't understand my children, I don't understand my wife, I don't understand my car, that's your choice. But you can talk about other things, right? So like that, Rosa Nurul punya.
Puas banget katanya, very happy using Aman Logistik.
Terima kasih. Yang paling penting Kak, kita barang aman sampai di rumah. Yang paling penting dari mulut kita ya, kita nggak bohongin teman-teman di sini. I say this again and I repeat this. Pak Nick went very extreme. Pak Nick talk about the biaya cukai. Pak Nick talk about the handphone. Pak Nick talk about how many peduli WNI. Why? Because it's about trust. 1 month to grow like that. I don't know, Lafit, but I will say this: the trust is there. Yeah. And you know something, Fit? A lot of people think I was Muslim. And I realized there was actually also Chinese Muslim. So I also like, oh, okay. I didn't know. So I talked to a Chinese Muslim the other day. It was a very interesting topic. Very, very interesting. And I like it. And you see, right, as long as we are not, oh, saya bukan Muslim, saya nggak mau ngobrol sama orang Muslim. Kalau kita mindset begitu, maaf ya, menurut saya salah. Kalau saya Muslim, kalau kamu Cina, kalau yang paling penting kita bisa cocok ngobrolin aja, silakan. As long as you respect each other. I don't talk bad about you, you don't talk bad about the religion. I think that's fair. But a lot of people cannot do this. I think lah. So, I like talking to people that can talk like that. Yeah. Yeah, Fit? You agree? I don't know lah, bro. I don't know.
Tapi kenapa gitu Pak? Maksudnya aku dikira Pak ini Chinese Muslim tuh kenapa?
I don't know. Maybe because I think because Indonesia is a Muslim country.
Oh, mayoritas.
Yeah, I think it's like what 90%. So the percentage is very high. So for non-Muslim to be here, I'll be very honest, it's very hard to, not hard lah, but you need to tahu diri lah. There's certain things I don't want to offend people. Yeah, like simple thing. Oh, I see the viewership go up. Talk about this go up. So like you see, right? It's very simple. No, you talk about your life and talk about difficult thing. It will just go up. No? This number in my own life, it's also the same. No. Okay, wait. Okay, now go down. Okay, so anyway, you cannot offend people, and then as a Chinese, okay, I don't know how to put it. Chinese Christian, I need to be friendly to my neighbors, even if they are Muslim or non-Muslim. I need to be friendly with them. Why? Because I respect their religion, and they're also respecting my religion. So be nice to people, and people will automatically be nice to you. But this logic, I'll be honest with you, Fit, is a very Indonesian logic. Singaporeans must see like, I don't want to talk to you, you don't talk to me. Not all lah, but ada aja. Bukan semua, tapi ada aja.
Bener sih Pak, kayak misalnya nih di Indonesia, apalagi kayak Jakarta yang bukan Jakarta Utara ya, kalau peak gitu-gitu kan banyak yang non Muslim. Misalnya kita mau jual kayak pork, itu aja mesti kayak stand kecil doang, nggak bisa gede, bener-bener pure. Oh, ayo saya jual pork di sini gitu, ayo beli kan. Nggak bisa.
You notice something or not, Fit? In Bintaro, nobody sells pork.
Iya benar.
The whole of Bintaro, there is no one store that you can think that sells pork. There is no alcohol in Bintaro also.
Ya, nggak terlalu seterbuka itu.
All the supermarket, Hero lah, what lah, they don't sell alcohol because it's a very Muslim place for all.
Benar, mostly Muslim.
So I am a Chinese. If I stay in Bintaro, which I did stay in Bintaro, I understand the thing, and it's not my right. Saya enggak bisa ngomong kenapa enggak jual. Of course, I did think that way, but I cannot complain because I choose to be there. Ya kan? So in that logic, you must respect everybody and every place. Ya, gitulah. Eva.
Eva bisa mau kirim 2 box tapi beda alamat. Dia satu nama, satu ke Jember, Jawa Timur, satu ke Madiun, sama-sama Jawa Timur beda alamat. Boleh kan nama kakak kirim ke beberapa alamat boleh?
Bisa, tapi maaf, the 198 harus satu alamat.
Satu alamat ya, kalau kakak mau pakai promo. Kalau non promo bebas. Mau kirim ke Jakarta, satu ke Jawa Barat, satu ke Jawa Timur.
Maybe my suggestion is because it's still within Jawa Timur, send to one house and then you on-cost kirim yourself is still cheaper. Yeah, if you do that lah, Eva, we discuss. Tapi 198 itu sampai ke satu alamat aja. Tapi kalau saya lihat ya, di dalam satu Jawa Timur, sebenarnya ongkos kirim enggak mahal banget. Kalau ongkos kirim. Tapi mohon maaf, dari kita, 198, satu alamat. Ya.
Kayak gitu Kak Eva.
So, Fit, I just want to maybe just say a little bit more like, in life we have to be respectful for other people. I think I've been trying to tell everybody in the office this same logic, but because of this I say so many times and then it becomes into my head. I just hope that all of us are happy working. I don't know. And I know the grass is greener on the other side. I say this, like, you want to go corporate, you want to go somewhere bigger, sure, but there's always good and bad to everything now. So I think now it's just bersyukur that we can work, and I'm not scaring everybody, but maaf ya, real there. My brother-in-law also almost losing his job already. It's less than a year, so difficult lah. The world is changing, and he worked at Beli. Beli is not making money, you know, right?
Iya lah, kalau itu mah iya sih, dibanding Shopee, Tokopedia dia lebih sepi jauh sih Pak.
Yeah, so when he got the job, he already, I don't know how long I work. Then now with the boss trying to give him more job, and then like impossible target, other target because everybody got they don't call it KPI, they call it KP something but all the KPI cannot hit, no. So when that happens, right, you become like, oh, black sheep, ada black dot, ada black again. Ini bukan personal lah. Tapi kalau kamu KPI sendirian lah, you're not there. So big corporate has this way of working. Bukan, not like us, a little bit more cincai. I don't know lah. I mean, I seen too many people complaining lah.
Iya.
Okay, Fit. I don't want to talk so much, but yeah, lanjut. You wanna go? You wanna go? Yeah?
Paling mau itu suka bikin video.
Okay. I also will make more video for Aman Logistics, and then I'll try to make one for myself. But I want to tell everybody here, thank you for trusting Aman Logistics. Thank you for trusting me, Pak Nick. I think I'm very grateful for my team. I'm very grateful for all the customer, teman-teman di sini that percaya kita dari Aman Logistics. Tapi beneran jujur teman-teman, saya nggak suka tipuin orang. Kamu mau ngobrol sama Fitri aja, I really don't like it. Ngomong bisa, ngomong nggak bisa. As long as we have the attitude and mindset, kerja di mana, di Singapore, di luar negeri, pasti bisa. Ya? Okay, that's all from me, Fit.
Oke, saya juga terima kasih untuk teman-teman semua yang udah join, yang udah komen, yang udah nge-share live kita. Nanti kalau mau order bisa lanjut ke WhatsApp ini
I
nomornya.
do not know why Aman one is always so low there. We need to try to do something. We are doing, I don't know, maybe we got to try to think of something else now. But maybe the live goals are too long. Anyway, I'm not going to stop there. That one still, we'll discuss about it. Okay, Fit, thank you.
Thank you, Pak. Bye.
Bye.